We got in the situation that we were in because of the recession in 2008. We were renting a house in Bloomington, and the person who owned the house let it go into foreclosure.
2013 is when we first experienced homelessness through a fire that wasn't our fault. And from there, it's just been an uphill battle of trying to find stable housing.
Since being 19, you can say 3 full years, of being homeless, it was tough. It was degrading sometimes, but I had my focus on getting off the street, knowing that this wasn't the set destination, it wasn't the end destination for me.
I had a friend tell me, you need to come to Minnesota. Minnesota is a state for women and children, and you'll be able to get the help that you need. And immediately, we moved into a shelter, and I just started seeing all kinds of different changes.
Got the phone call to get my new apartment. I was kind of surprised. 3 months, people been waiting 2 years. So it was like, you got this blessing waiting for you. As soon as I got to the front door, I was like, yeah, well, I wanted to be here. It's not even if I saw my apartment or not, it's the security.
I got here and I said, wow, you're kidding me. Immediately felt like home. So that first night, me and my kids made a pallet on the floor. It sounds weird to say sleeping on the floor is the best sleep, but that was the best sleep I had in a long time. We're not in a shelter, we're not in our car. It just felt good to be behind my own door.
The Families Moving Forward program, they would do like housing, like you stay at a different church every week. Basilica is really important to me because that was the first church we stayed at for the full week. They kind of let us go through the fridge and build our own lunches. I was 16, my 2 little brothers were like 14 and 12, and we just felt like we had made it. We used to go down to Burger King, get 1 burger, and that was our whole lunch.
This can happen to anybody.
It makes you feel like you're failing because you can't provide that stable home. You have to tell them, hey, I can't get you Christmas this year because I gotta spend that money on the hotel. They can't participate in school. They can't be a normal teenager.
I'm an art teacher, and I know, especially as you're growing up, consistency and stability is so important.
I went to a shelter to where there was 3 times where I got a phone call, but nobody let me know I had a phone call. Once you miss that phone call, there's nobody to tell you, hey, you just received a phone call for an apartment. You're on the waiting list. It's either you're there to receive it, or it's I gotta hang up and call somebody else. And if we miss our blessing, we have to wait another year or 3 to get it again. My art is kind of a fluent door of mine. When I draw, it's because I have words I can't express. It gravitates towards that voice that got shut out as a kid.
A lot of times when you're kind of like living like hand to mouth, it gets really easy to just say, I'm just trying to survive until tomorrow. But when you have the chance, dreaming and hoping is really important. I'm trying to get my Master of Fine Arts. I'm looking at some schools abroad and then just a couple across the US and hope I get in somewhere.
My oldest son, he's a high school football player. My middle schooler, he's on his way. My baby girl, she's in elementary. Just for them to have that peace to know that this is home, can feel good and proud about being in our home. And that's what I feel good about, that I'm in a beautiful community. I appreciate all of that. That is my 3 to 5 year goal, to purchase me a home, see my oldest son graduate high school, him go to any college he wants, and give my other kids that same opportunity. Being on my whole journey, I've learned to love myself and also to bond more with my kids. Because when you're homeless, you're always trying to figure out your next move. Our family movie day, we have all the works in our house, from popcorn to cookies, get everything together. We pick a movie that everybody's gonna wanna like. That's really special to me. It's creating our own memories because we lost a lot of things. So here we're starting fresh, brand new.
You don't help out someone just based on their potential or the things that they could possibly accomplish. You help people out because it's the right thing to do.
Any homeless person that need money, I don't care if it's my last dollar, I'll give it to you because I know I can get it tomorrow.
Over the past year, I've gotten the chance to kind of reconnect with Beacon and get involved with the Emerson Village project for affordable housing. The idea of just having one building that all these residents can call home and they can come home to the same day, super powerful. That's why I'm really on board and wanted to help out. They were really valuing the input of people who had been in the program before. So what's gonna make them feel like they're most at home? Just feel like I was kind of giving back in a tangible way, and I kind of put myself in like my 16-year-old head again, like, okay, if I was in a building like this, a home like this, what would have been helpful for me and my siblings and my mom? There are a lot of children who, could change the world just given the opportunity. They could do some really great things for others, for their community. But if they don't get those resources, it's a lot harder for them to contribute to, a productive society. Investing in other people's success is really, really important. No one wants to live just for themselves. When you invest in other people, they invest in other people.
They really took a lot of weight off a lot of our shoulders. I have never had that type of help that they provide you with. They really alleviate a lot of that pressure, a lot of that stress. And they have so many resources and programs and so many people and places they can connect you to make you be stable and to be successful. Because having a safe place to raise your kids is everything. Having affordable properties and homes in all kinds of communities is important because there are a lot of homeless people. I thank God every day for this. It gives our children hope. It gives all the other kids here hope. It gives their parents hope to be able to have a safe place, and that's affordable. And just know that at the end of every storm, there's a rainbow. And this is our rainbow. This is.